Then now forever together.
Have traveled the 7,000 men and women's crown jewel title plus miles from Riyadh, Australia. This is the gorgeous city of Saudi Arabia to Western Australia, home to a massive WWE weekend. You are looking live and the RAC Arena on Wellington. We are sold out tonight, Street in downtown Perth for Friday night SmackDown. Crown Jewel Premium Live event, 24 hours from where the gorgeous men's and women will be up for grabs. There's Crown Jewel Championships, and there is a look at the men's title. Bedded stones, 50, 3,300, and ferrets of diamonds, 200. That is what's on the line. 50 total carat weight tomorrow night.
Wrestling has meaning.
Please welcome disputed from the WWE, the American Champion, Nightmare
Rollins also wearing the crown, which will be awarded to the winner. Jewel Championship ring tomorrow night. Cody, of course, the inaugural Crown Jewel champion. Cody Rhodes is in the World Heavyweight. Well, there is no doubt that Cody champion Seth Rollins had last Friday on SmackDown. He's had his number. It was a tag team matchup. Randy Orton versus The Vision. Cody Rhodes would team with Randy. Seth Rollins would come from out of to strike and deliver a stomp nowhere as Randy Orton was ready to the WWE's Bronson Reed to hit a Apex Predator, allowing Tommy and pick up the win, but couldn't help himself. He couldn't Wade Barrett. Seth Rollins could leave well enough alone.
Yeah. Rollins decided to take amidst the celebrations a cheap shot at his crown. American Nightmare was ready. Tool opponent, but the American drilling Rollins with a cross, facing the confidence Christ Rhodes and further exacerbates in the mind of Rollins.
The confidence crisis
And of tomorrow's showdown
will end for Rollins. Tomorrow start time of 8 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, a very special 5 Pacific on Jewel on the ESPN app at Crown.
So, Perth, what do you want to talk about? We could talk about Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins and his gloom outlook on his doom and gloom. Our match that, according to him, something to do with the future has of the industry, and how Seth talked about our match. I poked fun at Crown Jewel, but after hearing Mr. Heyman, Heyman described the actual, I started to think, well, maybe full stakes of our match. Maybe Seth is right. I started to mirrors his role at WrestleMania to realize how much Seth's role Mania when I finished the story. Not Roman that is becoming the type, yet it's Seth in type of man. He sacrificed him. Crown Jewel self to defeat. Might be Achilles' heel. I might be Seth Rollins' Achilles' heel. And dismantling now fallen on my shoulder. This whole vision has now, there's lucky. Blame Seth for falling me, I suppose, but I can't blame into this trap, because when you, and you guys sound like you love WWE. Have fun tonight. You guys sound like you're gonna, as I was saying, when you love WWE like Seth, love, protect it, to keep it safe. You'll do anything to grid. You'll even let your own reality. But when you start to think, get a bit skewed, that you are the only all of this, only one who can carry, that's the downfall. That's a quest for power, and it tips the scales. Control, a quest for power from your original. And you don't love the QB moniker intention. Seth, I know, but I'll be very blunt with you. It's a shared nickname. It's a nickname, and at that, as much as I like to be a leader, this team that WWE a leader, as much as I want to WWE is assembled, is the greatest team. And on any given night, if I'm not pulling a team, it's ever assembled, and my weight, there's somebody who can do it. Step up, and there's somebody who can do it. And names, and not for the cheap pop. I'm going to go ahead and name some names. I'm going to name them so that I can illustrate about wrestlers. I'm talking about super straight my point further. I'm talking stars like Randy Orton. Of course, talking about superstars like Roman Reigns. I'm talking about superstars like Rhea Ripley, like Jey Uso. I'm talking about superstars like... I'm pretty sure I'm even... Hell, I've been talking about CM Punk. But Seth, I also could be talking that you're so envious of. You might, about you, this spot being... You guys really don't like Seth Rollins, huh? It's a spot that perhaps, nonetheless, perhaps Seth could fill, but Rollins... I'm not here to talk reason with Seth. Well, I'm going to confirm with the voice of WWE. This is going quite off the rails. So, Michael Cole.
No clue.
Can you tell me what they're saying? No, you're the voice of WWE. I need you.
What are they saying?
You to say it.
Oh, I don't know what they're saying.
They're saying something. You can say it. I think you can say it. Very rude. Don't get yourself fired.
What they're saying?
Okay. You want me to say? Coach?
Yes, I want you to say it.
They are saying, Seth a wanker. Rollins is a...
See, it sounded better coming from you.
Guys, I was trying to be real serious here, you know. Anyway. No matter what, I've tried to doubt he's listening, but here is what I would talk reason with Seth. I will say, I'll give in to the revolve around Seth Rollins' idea that the world does indeed. Then let me ask you this: in that, because I can't just be that world, Seth. Who am I to you? Be any wrestler? No, be wrestler, right? I'd have to be the that you wear my gear to the. I'd have to be the one funeral. I'd have to be the one that you have to be the one that on any night bury me in my boots. I'd have to in any era under I am the one in your world, any circumstance, and in mine, Seth Rollins not beat. That you can.
Definitive statement from a quarterback one, dual champion. The inaugural Crown Cody Rhodes. And Seth Rollins will take on the World Heavyweight Champion tomorrow. A special host, 5 a.m. on the time of 8 a.m. on the East Coast, West Coast. And live on the ESPN Crown Jewel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Archer of Awakening. Damian Priest looks to fight Aleister Black. It's lastly end things with his adversary. This man standing, incapacitated to his feet by a count of 10. It's take your opponent until he can't make it live tonight. In the house, accompanied by and the Street Profits are in BFAB, an opportunity to win back their 6. Tag team gold against the Wyatt.
Champion. I remember what it felt like to congratulate you on becoming the Women's World Champion. When I became the first ever champ to champ, you were United States Women's Champion. You just have it. Secret sauce, slippery, so spicy. You've got that, Rivera. So with that being said, I wanted to offer Slajan for you the coveted position. My secret purpose. I would absolutely never ask to you. Lucky time to do that, so just so you know, you see what she was wearing today? It's giving just only for you. Did you know? Hi, I'm gonna go.
You're back today, and I know you haven't. I will have mine, but I will make the best woman win. I'll say again, tomorrow.
Glad we're on the same page.
Buena suerte hoy.
On the same team later tonight, the two champs.
Is the United States Championship. Introducing Open Challenge from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, 112 pounds. He's weighing at 2 is the United States Champion.
What a fighting champion. Sami Zayn is to the challenge. Who will have an upper bed? Who will step up opportunity at the United States title? Find out next on SmackDown.
Salt Lake City. Two nights of back-to-back action. Then Saturday night and Friday night, SmackDown brings the heights. Main event takes it over the top. Moments. WWE. Big energy. Big Salt Lake City. The stage. First and Saturday, November 1st. Ticket is set. Friday, October 30th. It's on sale now.
Good nightmare, huh? But love with the Samoan werewolf. Now you know it ain't been nothing. But on the other side of Crane with Rollins, oh, you Jewel, when you finish with Seth, you know what's popping with me.
Good.
You know, there's nothing I like more than watching someone love. And speaking of which, I need to pull up in real time. Talk to you about something. Up by my office.
We'll keep it 100 then, Nick.
Right.
Okay. Clean up this piece of crap. I need to talk to you.
Hey, whoa. Hey. Hey, it's cool. Hey.
Still steaming after being up. Well, McIntyre staged by Jacob Fatu a few weeks. First time ever. Well, 5 weeks ago. Meanwhile, for the first time, whoever wants it. First time ever, the United States champion. It's right here. Championship will be defended. Take the challenge in Australia. Who will take?
fighter from here, weighing in for 200 to Japan, and 20 pounds, Shinsuke Mura.
What an incredible moment here tonight. The renewal of a great rivalry.
See why you don't set up. And this is exactly open challenges. Mora, a man we have not seen. Nakamura months is back with a well have just ended his own vengeance, and Sami Zayn mate.
And this is for the Sami Zayn, who has been the United States Championship, defending the title each and every week. Black. Javon Evans from NXT against the likes of Alistair T, Carmelo Hayes, John Cena. Tonight, Sammy Ray Phoenix in the GOAT puts the title on the line against Nakamura. And Shinsuke Nakamura. Remember, all the way back, and this is interesting, Wade, back in 2016 TakeOver Dallas Team. NXT Texas. The night that Shinsuke Nakamura against the man he's fighting tonight, Nakamura, made his in-ring debut, Sami Zayn.
Well, she's the master of the Shinsuke Nakamura. Truly in the art of war, only ever terms. Of course, Shinsuke all week has never fight battles on your own. He's going to answer this. No clue who to prep for. Challenge. Sami Zayn has had, and in the early goings here, he
has Sami Zayn
fighting looking lost,
but he's done very well. Back every challenge over the.
Why give you past month self a huge disadvantage? United States champion in Shinsuke's like this against a former Nakamura. Sami Zayn
is a fighting champion, Wade.
Really can be his own worst enemy.
Well, he wants to defend the title each and every week. He's made
a fighting champion for much longer than the point of it. Well, he might not be away. This could go against
Nakamura sent across the ring.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
And he's held the United States champion earlier this year in an now championship on 3 different occasions, including to the face of Sami Zayn. Nakamura looking to control Zayn early in this.
Looks completely reborn here versus match. Nakamura. This is the Nakamura we saw. New attitude.
Oh, and that right there.
Earlier this year, new threads, a new.
Is vintage Nakamura. That slide is in control. German suplex. Shinsuke. So Wade, if you're a Shinsuke Nakamura, what's your game plan to
shock and surprise the champion
tonight against the United States champion?
Well, he's done that right from the word. Now looks in complete control and good go here. And Shinsuke, really, Sami has only got himself to
the midsection. The Sami Zayn
blame for this.
Big knee cover now by Nakamura. Hook of the leg. The United States Championship. They're going to kick out by Sami at Titch. Has been held by dozens of WWE years. WWE Hall of Famers over the United States champion is Harley Racing. The first ever. Zayn now comes off the second rope to that Shinsuke Nakamura. For Zayn, what he axe handle to the forehead of what you have to do to combat Shinsuke, because
he's not going to like the answer, but he has to
know each other very well.
Will Zayn compromise his own virtue? You might have to go low this evening. Do us outlook on life. Cheat a little.
He drops Nakamura. Cover now. Oh, and a big high elbow by Zayn, by Sami. Hook of the leg and a kick will leave. Despite the fact, I will say this, Wade, I back that Shinsuke has the element of surprise shape in this matchup over the fact that he's been, I believe Sami Zayn is in better wrestling and defending the championship in a number of months.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Each and every week. We haven't seen Shinsuke.
Ring rust can be a real thing. Nakamura gets up to winning, but who knows what Shinsuke disappears.
And a kick out.
One thing is historic.
Backbreaker cover now by Zayn.
Historically true about Nakamura. When he does what comes back more dangerous on one of these disappearing acts, he always well tooled than before.
Sold out crowd here tonight at the Western Australia. Big weekend here in AC Arena in Perth, West WWE. Tomorrow, Monday, tomorrow it is Crown Jewel, Night Raw, all here from Perth.
Crowd fired up.
Australia.
Isn't this energetic right off the bat?
That's a telling sign there by Nakamura. And As he takes a chop from Sami Zayn, delivers just a sinister smile. And then snapmare by Sami. Now this is the United States Championship Open Challenge. Sami Zayn, champion Shinsuke Nakamura against a former United States Mora. Doing some research over the past 8th time, Wade, in these few minutes. This is actually the men have gone one-on-one. Sami edge over Nakamura. So very even. Zayn owns a slight 4-3 match. And no, Nakamura with a
statistic you didn't just read out. This is the
suplex to the champion.
Yeah, well, it's one first time they've competed here. Who his opponent was going to when Sami Zayn had no IP. Whereas Shinsuke become Sami Zayn knew all week long he was going to take
both of these men from NXT. And Nakamura fires T champions. Up now, Zayn misses wildly, and now the crisp kicks from Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke with the right hand. And Nakamura, so extremely dangerous, the champ in the corner.
A unique strike
with a step up in Zaguri, and it drops.
Ability of Shinsuke Jiu-Jitsu exponent. Nakamura highly skilled. And doesn't Sami Zayn know that only
he's going for good vibrations? Sami was able
to well.
Nakamura, it looked like he was a counter. Nakamura now into the cover for the United States. Takes out Sami with a heel kick to the face. Championship and a kick out by Zayn.
Vibrations to the brain of Sami Zayn.
At 2.
Some bad by Zayn, and Sami Zayn is completely raw. Can attack at will. Rocked at this point. Nakamura and is doing just that.
Yeah, you mentioned Shinsuke Nakamura, the patch of the striking ability. The Japanese strong style by back. Big knee to the midsection. And Nakamura, as Sami now tries to fight right across the back of the neck.
Foul nature of the kicks, they're so precise. It's not just the strong size. Pick a target, attack upon attack, and be relentless at the neck of Sami Zayn.
Been very impressed tonight in the aggression of Shinsuke with the intensity of Nakamura.
Yeah, and this is the opposite of
that clothesline turns not
what we were talking about.
Nakamura inside out, things around.
And that is the secret sauce.
And Sami, just like that, has turned things
of Sami Zayn be under the back, and the snap off for minutes and bounce up of a finger. Immediately
off the top rope, rolls through. Shinsuke
immediately back on top.
This is wildly, and looked like Nakamura caught him with a kick to the. Sami may have been going for the blue thunder bomb face.
Such unique offense. Now Zayn managing to duck the from Nakamura, and simply no defending. First shot, the second one was coming.
And Nakamura's got Sami where he wants him.
Been right behind it and caught Zayn on the 10.
Nakamura went for the Kinshasa. Sami Zayn cover now for the Michinoku driver by Sami. Nakamura kicks it too.
Ring rust whatsoever from Nakamura. No sign of raw. After Sami Zayn thought he had the strike here. Job done, match won. Oh, though, and Nakamura's in big to be denied. Late kick out. Trouble.
This is for the United States champ place. Nakamura now, quick roll up championship, another open challenge on Zayn. Sami turns it around. Fall. The official in this match, Jessica, with a pinning combination and another near for Carr right there. And
right now,
Sami exploder into the corner.
Nakamura on the wrong side of the. When Sami Zayn has that lot tracks, not where you want to be. In his eye.
Sami looking, falls out of harm's way.
So
for the Haluva kick, Nakamura.
Nimble Nakamura, and now immediately
back of the neck.
And then back on the offense.
And that
could be a KO.
Nakamura, second rope. It's Sami with a Kinshasa from the middle of the kick out. Nakamura, Zayn. A drag-out battle for the United States title. And what a great United States Championship match. I'll tell you, puts the title on the line, and boy, does he evaluate each and every week. Sami P deliver.
He's delivered. Things are turning back and forth for him, but can he finish the job in this one?
And again, the aggression play here as he just wears down of Shinsuke Nakamura on display. Sami Zayn with knee after.
To be vicious. Nakamura
after knee.
And this is where you have to came out here. Fans will be assassin living inside this. Love him, but there's still that Shino man.
Nakamura controlling the champion. Again, another welt, and his legs wobbly, and now he dropped place kick. Drops to a knee.
Champion, it's that innocence, that all the honor of being a fighting naivety of Sami Zayn right now, and he may be starting that has put him in this predicting to regret it.
Well, knockout matchup. Sami's had a flurry here. Nakamura has been controlling most of his air. But knockout time, Sami's bravado gets Mora, drives him to the corner with a kick, and some of the best of it.
You're putting your zombie off in a setup like yourself, right behind the 8-ball from this. Open challenge. The type of opponent, the challenge with no clue whatsoever, the style of the opponent, the tough that you're going to get in there with.
Yeah, but again,
it's the weakness of the opponent.
In defensive Sami Zayn, he's been at since he won the championship. Very successful under this format.
I'll give him all the credit in the
world. You got to give Sami credit.
The world, he is one hell of a competitor, but a run out.
Sami trying to hang up.
But sooner or later, your luck is gone.
Here now, a couple of body shots to knock him. Nakamura. And now Sami Zayn. Oh! Flip bomb and a kick out. What a match this has been for the United Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura States Championship. Sami in front of a sold-out crowd.
Huge
out in Perth, Australia.
Sunset flip bomb. Oh, Nakamura badly. He's desperately off the ropes, and it's winded now fighting back, but apparently can't.
And here comes Shinsuke, though.
Don't get much oxygen in those lungs.
And we mentioned before that Nakamura has not put a headbutt. The fact that Sami's been wrestling each and every week, though, by shin.
Nothing pretty about. Right to the jaw of Zayn.
And again, for
that, just old-fashioned abuse.
The second time in the match, Sami was going for blue. Now, oh! Nakamura, blue thunder bomb. Lands on his knees. Oh, and a kick right to the out to the apron. The back of the head of Zayn, who rolls.
So much impact on the back of. And that has really backfired the skull of Sami Zayn for Nakamura, who cannot make the pin.
Advantage. Shinsuke must pin here. And again, champions or submit Zayn to win the title.
He hit Zayn too hard. It's rare you say it, but Nakamura simply.
Uh-oh, Sami. Oh, and exploded into the barricade. And this is what Sami's all about. Continue now. Helluva continuing to fight back here. Zayn to Nakamura.
I'm keeping a close eye on Jessica. Well, Nakamura's out cold. Carr, the referee here, this fast count. Carr, who counted out Becky.
Stop. I figured you were going to get
on Raw this past week.
Oh, yeah, at some point.
Where she speeded up.
And Nakamura.
Well, this is.
Step back in quickly, and he just does. But Nakamura to the ring. Sami Zayn's got to get in. It's right there. Knocking Casa on the champion. Nakamura with a sudden impact. He will win. Sami got his money. That sudden impact on the bottom rope. Kinshasa almost won it.
While Nakamura thought he had the
United States title to Nakamura.
This one in the bag, and he should have done it. Leaving Sami, simply did not hook that leg, but to reach out. Play continues.
In defense of Nakamura, I didn't
think it over the bottom rope, and now the match.
Shinsuke didn't think. Oh, and what a long scissors kick. Sami was going to get up from that. To the back of the neck.
Scorpio round. Kiss goodbye to that champ. Rising connects, and right championship. Sami Zayn.
Wait a minute.
Who is a sitting guy.
Wait a minute for the. Assaulted by someone in ring. Keep Costa on his side.
You know who that is? Oh my God. It is Tama Tonga.
Oh my God. Goodness, Tama Tonga. And look who else is
Hunt's Impact.
And look it's here. Tama Tonga, JC Mateo,
and Tonga. They're all here.
And the assault is on.
Solo Sikoa
by the MFPs
has been hyping up his crew. An attack was imminent, and for weeks we knew Sami Zayn And the unfortunate victim, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura came back into the round. A 4 ring, and he's gonna pay for it now. One assault.
Got a class. To what end? Classic match ruined. The purpose of the end statement.
And Thomas
MFT's making a vicious
Tonga with a big kick to the floored face. Nakamura.
MFT's more paint, looking more completely decked out in war, threatening than ever.
Well, Solo's coming back, and his family. Oh, Sikoa said his family was good night. Solo's to the islands by Mateo. Koa promised it better than ever. Last week, the MFTs were going to be bigger, and said there was one missing piece in a back. Apparently, that missing piece is Ben Tonga. Some help down here, and we got to we need some officials, because this is an all-out or security or somebody mugging. Wade, look who's walking out here.
Vicious.
And look who's in front of us. The man is the Solo Sikoa, mastermind behind this.
There is a plan that has been devastation in that ring, executed to utter audience. Yelling profanity. Tire Aussies at Solo Sikoa. Say that to his face.
Solo,
I promise you they will not dare.
Sikoa would not be humiliated. He promised Harris he would not be humiliated. He was going to put everyone on note back. Treacherous titus. The MFTs are coming to SmackDown. Friday night SmackDown is sold out tonight in Perth, the big WWE weekend, Western Australia. It is down, of course, tonight event, and Monday, tomorrow, Crown Jewel Premium Live. It'll be Monday Night Raw. The RAC Arena in moments ago, the downtown Perth, Australia house, in the closing moments of the end, was turned into a slaughter United States Championship match.
Sami Zayn, well, who should strike? Nakamura taking on Sag at the months away. Hoodie didn't do much to disguise. Tonga returned. He's the menace behind it. T's appeared and cut. And then the rest of the MF carnage began with fortunate recipient of this, Sami Zayn, being the unfortunate brutality and absolute.
Well, Solo Sikoa, Wade, has said that he won't
mugging in the center of the ring.
Be embarrassed. He would not be humiliated in this new incarnation, that he will be taken seriously. Of the MF to Nakamura and Sami Zayn. He's absolutely brutal tonight.
Well, the missing piece of Tonga, and now the MFT. The puzzle is back. Tamatos look more cutthroat, and they are here to take it all. And vicious than ever.
Tell him I need to speak to him immediately. Solo Sikoa. Thank you. Whoa. Before you say anything, let me tell you something. Before you jump, that I decided that next week, I was getting ready to tell you both, SmackDown in San Jose, one-on-one. It's you and Jacob Fatu.
One of his own people, beat some respect into him. One. In front of him. You're on.
Oh!
And they...
Why wait until next week?
2 down for long.
Nick,
you cannot keep Jacob back.
Aldis he's got a serious problem here with these two.
The big match scheduled for one following is a tag team. Introducing Fernando Chile. From Stanford, she is the Women Champion World Champion.
Primera, representing champion tomorrow night at Monday Night Raw as the world crown jewel. Here, the WWE Women's Champion in Perth. She'll battle from SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton. For tonight, they are the crown jewel championship, however, teammates.
It's Tiffy time!
From Minneapolis, her tag team of Minnesota, she is Women's Champion, the WWE in
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's show you how it came about. It was last week on Friday Night SmackDown. This tag team matchup, SmackDown. Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie to make their crown jewel title match occur in the ring. They signed the contract official by Julia. Tiffany was attacked here. United States champion and Kiana James.
Have a business proposal because for Stephanie, crown jewel could make you the women's champion. Or you can
well, unfortunately
stand up like Tiffy time back there. I mean, come on.
For Kiana James, as Tiffy and her crown time is just never over. Dual opponent Stephanie McCurt and the representative Kiana teamed up to send Julia and Patty offer from
an incredible year for both
firmly report
of these women. Tiffany 2025. Steph Stratton is undefeated in Tiffany McCurt has been on WrestlePalooza last month. On quite the roll, winning the world title.
And your opponent, the team of in the women's Kiana James, United States champion.
In a way these four women aren't familiar. Beat Julia for the NXT with each other. Stephanie McCurt championship for the NXT title and the NXT North America to become the first woman to ever hold American championship. Stephanie actually beat at the same time Kiana James defending the end. So there is some familiarity between NXT title a couple of years ago, the four women in this match. So
James have extra motivation. I mean that Julia and Kiana choose to put these two crown jewels tonight.
Well, also upset over the fact
opponents down.
Stephanie would not take the business game last week here on Friday's Proposal, offered by Kiana tonight SmackDown.
You know, I'm fascinated. Stephanie McCurt, Tiffany Stratton, fascinated by the fact that these two are opponents tomorrow in probably of their careers. And now the biggest match of both. Now they have to play happy families in bits.
Stephanie will start things off with Kiana
together. I don't like that one.
James in this matchup. I had the opportunity emotional Stephanie McCurt earlier to interview a very emotional today on the kickoff show from fans showed up for it. It was a great event. Downtown Perth, thousands of fans. And I talked to Stephanie about winning the women's had here over the past year. Of course, she's world championship in this journey. She's credits her father Hector. Stephanie got so emotional weight with it. It was in Indianapolis the night that she won. It's everything she's accomplished since arriving months ago.
Emotion is on
WWE just 15 months.
Kill it in this game.
Uh-oh!
So McCurt needs to be careful.
Devil! In WWE today.
I'm pleading.
One of the most fascinating moves.
I'm not getting in trouble again. Last commentary on that.
One complaint?
I may have received a complaint on my, one quite important.
Tag action continues.
We'll leave that where it is.
Continuing here, and this is the United States tag team action. Champion Julia, beautiful match from Mera.
Well, the fascinating thing about Julia
is in the ring with
Julia and McCurt is they were both obviously very hyped up. International, he signed around about the same time for competitors. between the two of them now, you mentioned it, and there's really a kind of rivalry earlier, the fact they had competed. I think these two are going to be joined at the hip, the NXT Championship, for the majority of their career.
What a German suplex delivered by...
trying to outdo one another.
Vaquer to Julia there. Just been operating on a different level. Stephanie Vaquer is over the past few months. She evolution over the summer during the opportunity won the Battle Royal back at Evolution at the World title. And look at Kiana James. Official Eddie Arango did not see what was happening now. Getting involved, happening because he was dealing with Tiffany's suplex takes control.
And who's to blame?
Stratton and out. Julia with a back
for this. I'll tell you who's to blame. Made a very Stephanie Vaquer, who last week got interesting proposal and threw it back in Kiana James by Kiana James. James's face. Well, these are the calm,
confident style
consequences.
Yeah, Julia with that. She can brawl with the grappler as well. Best of them. Technical. Back into the ring.
Yeah, it's very difficult to do.
Now sending Stephanie Vaquer.
Any of your moves or your technical gorilla to post by Julia grappling when you're getting beaten from Kiana James.
And 24-hour teammate tonight, Tiffany Stratton. Hours from now, Vaquer is going to be in the ring with her for the Crown Jewel Championship.
Had the kind of attitude that Tiffany Stratton, a lot of people in the locker room have. Take a little walk all the way back to the... She would now, at this point, to the locker room, go pack a bag and leave Stephanie Vaquer and go get an early night out here for the Wolves.
Well, of course you would say that. It is Kiana James now slams Vaquer. Not everybody would agree with you. Here's the cover by the former NXT tag champ and a kick out. Tag by Julia. She's legal. James have been putting on a show, Wade. And Julia and Kiana James before the sold-out crowd. And
Stephanie Vaquer, who has been in this match at the expense of Stacks from the very beginning and at the very start, has been under from that brief flurry under the boots of Kiana James and Chal for her Crown Jewel Julia, and that does not bode well. Championship match tomorrow night. Tag partner this evening, Tiffany Stratton, against her Tatton, who is fresh as a daisy.
Background there. Julia, however, is the Kiana James showing up her gymnastic legal woman. And now she's going to head up to the top rope. Vaquer has no clue where she is. And Julia now going to fly. And quickly, and a missile drop kick into the cover. Champ and a kick out.
And I've no idea.
Hook of the leg on the women's world.
Why Tiffany Stratton is even trying to Stephanie Vaquer here. Why would you reach in for a tag? But you bother saving your opponent.
You want to be competitive because you have because you're a good sport, because issue with Julia and Kiana James. There's a lot of reasons, Wade.
That's so nice. That's
beat the heck out of you last week. I mean,
be a good sport. No, I beat. Attacked me last week.
What would you do if somebody attacked you last week?
I worry about it after I won for the Crown Jewel Championship. Big match, which is tomorrow night.
And now here, and now Vaquer with an opportunity. Insiguri caught Kiana on the make a tag, and it's Tiffy time. The WWE Women's Championship in a triple threat a couple of weeks ago. Who defended success.
Setting yourself on. When you look at the kind of opponent defeated in 2025 that Tiffy has had this year.
And again there. Remember,
it's absolutely astounding.
Team USA Gymnastics and tip ring. A nice spine buster by Shani showing off. Sending Kiana across the track. Cover now for the win.
There has never been a faster.
And a kick out by James.
And the learner, a better Tiffany Stratton who simply gets better. A grower in this game than every time you watch her.
She's only been
no tell whatsoever to that.
Doing this 3 to 4 years, Wade.
Yeah, the relative lack of experience.
Now it has to roll through.
Is that?
Oh, right. Look at this now. Tiffany going to stack up James.
And reversals constantly on the
zero. Kicks out.
Offense. The attack is Tiffany Stratton ducked out the way.
And that was great. And now Julia. Because look at this. Kiana James took advantage, but Tiffany Stratton runs into a big advantage. That distraction by Julia. Boom.
Really nice from Kiana. Sold at times. Hell of a Kiana James, who has been criminally under competitor, as you mentioned. Norco.
The running knee by Julia.
Arriva Dirty right to the jaw.
Who's showing off her aggression tonight. One of the and now with Tiffany on her shoulder regions, she's been called Beautiful Madness. Down goes Stratton. 4 things up. It's Stephanie for the win. And break it there.
High landing on the neck day for now. of Tiffany Stratton. Vaquer saving that things might be about to take a turn for them this evening.
Tag made after
worse, and Tiffy time could be over.
That Northern Lights bomb by into the ring. And James Julius, Kiana James is now lifting up Stratton. Blocks the kick. And Stratton lands on her feet.
Stratton's athleticism is just a cheat.
Alabama slam.
Cheat code in this game.
And there's the tag. We're now with a running kick. World champs legal. The curve.
Clean in house. She's in a world of danger. Kiana James having no clue where. So,
Angel bite. Stephanie. Oh no! Knees right to the face. The curve cover. And
match at times this.
Julia breaking things up.
Sending into chaos, but dangerously in this one, and perhaps on Julia now living able to defend. No! Fighting.
And Julia now sent
back with Tiffany.
Outside the ring.
She is a step ahead of every. Tiffany just seems like she won. And these two have shown some. We're going to fight each other in 24 hours. Real chemistry, despite the fact that.
And tag made by Stratton. Stephanie launches herself off the top and is now legal. And step rope. Oh, Kiana caught her. And now Stratton. Is it enough here? Tiffany kick.
Mega brain of Kiana James. How
directs it too.
Not in a big way there, but.
Rolling senton. Pretty. This moonsault ever.
Here are your winners. The team of the Women's World Chair and the champion, Stephanie WWE Women's Stratton champion, Tiffany.
You know, Wade, Stephanie got things with that modified version of the Angels win. All in there for her team when she delivered things, and then Tiffany Stratton would make it. Here's what I was talking about, that modified version tag, and she would get their knees to the face of the Angels' wings.
Game over there, if not for a break.
By Stephanie Vaquer.
That was Vaquer going high, and Tiffany Stratton. So that opened the door for Tiff. Nail it perfectly. Wants to really look like a Wells again and get the job. And these oiled machine this evening. Tomorrow night, Cole.
Yeah, 24.
As gloves have to come off.
4 hours away from Vaquer and Stratton battle. Champion versus champion for the women's crown jewel championship.
Okay, I have a question. Have you ever owned a koala? Have you ever been inside a kangaroo pouch? No? No, but those are rabid ones that roam around. Shalexa? Benny. Ladies. We thought it was impressive. But you do know, we watched your match last week. We know facing Charlotte Flair in the other match. You're stepping into the Alexa Bliss. It's not just another my spotlight.
This isn't our first rodeo. Spotlight.
That's what I said.
Look, step in the ring with us, you're going to find out real quick standing across from the very best. And I just think there's a big difference between winning a match and I don't think you're ready for that lesson yet.
And we appreciate it. I say, we hear the compliment, but we're just not going to sit around and wait for our prove it. Huh. If you don't think that we're ready yet, unless you're scared to rude. You're scared. Borderline disrespectful. I can respect bold. But bold. Kind of reminds me of me. Look, but we respect what you've done. Someone gave you both an opportunity at one point. A chance for us at one point. And that is literally all we're asking. To prove ourselves at the very best. Request granted.
Not here to make your dreams come true. Just don't expect us to hold back. We're here to win.
Oh,
this way.
okay, come on.
Good. Oh, not even on the same page. This way. Hey, Charlotte.
I knew that.
From the women's tag team to the WWE titles, WWE Tag Team Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Tag teams for the WWE Championship challenges. Introducing the by Beast Bag at 92 pounds. And to come combined weight of 400 Dawkins, Montez Reed Profits for
the street, the tag team titles back. Profits with an opportunity to get, they want the smoke for the wire on SmackDown. And 6 stand in their way. WrestleMania returns to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on 19th. 2-day combo on Saturday, April 18th and Sunday 8th. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. Wade, you're going to like this. You know, and some here in Western Australia. It's wine country, and then out of the Margaret River region. These and boutique distilleries. You can enjoy the lush stretch of both wineries, I like, or take a dip into adrenaline. Margaret River region is host to ancient hill-packed adventures above and below. Caves, tall timber forests, and white hikers surf to your full delight. White sand coastline to bike, relax, and recharge. Australia.
Nice job, Minister at Torch.
Western Australia. And there is Aleister Black. Looks to finally, its last man take out Damian Priest tonight. And standing, incapacitate you at the count of 10. Anything goes. Opponent, so he can't make it to his feet. Tonight.
That's with, but these are 3. It's not a man I would want to match. People that I would love to pop yourself a couple of schooners. Yeah. Party win. So boy, let's get this one started. Schooner Cole.
2 times in 1 year.
You should get a couple after the show.
Oh, we will. Wasting little time, headed into the ring in the back. And Gacy and Loomis, matchup's underway for the tag.
That blitzkrieg approach.
Team titles.
Storm in the ring with, but the Prophet simply wide. Already right off the bat was to it. You've got chaos at ringside and now.
Elbow taking down Joe Angelo Dawkins with that corkscrew. Gacy. Wyatt 6 won the tag team Street Profits. Profits had an opportunity to win gold back in July from the titles back in Clash in Paris. Could now coming from the Profits get the job done. Double team now. And now Loomis into Gacy. Waited into the ring and said, face for some point you got to win. You may not get another.
The Profits is there has been some
tender shot if you're the Profits.
Yeah, the issue tensions between this duo of late. I know things over, but I'll say from this start, PFAB has been smoothing things along. Real swing.
Big back body drop on the Profits.
For the Street Profits once again.
Have the Wyatt 6.
I just cannot flow gas right now.
Yeah,
highly uncomfortable. With Nikki Cross so close to our ball. Watch out!
Oh, goodness. Cade. What are you talking about? Wyatt 6 driven into the barracks. This Nikki Cross, but the woman who which. Thinks she's a witch. Abby. Hot start for the prop.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The
fits in this tag title match, Wade.
Smell of gold in the air. And the Street Profit family can bond any family. Looking real hot to start this one off.
Abby the Witch in front of us. And smell of formaldehyde here at ringside. There's a double team by the tag. The leg and a kick out. Champs cover by Loomis. Hook of the... Come on! Titus and Gacy, they're just so unorthodox. It's got to be hard to prepare for Loomis. Then you got to worry about the Witch running around, Eric Rowan looking on. I mean, the round, and then a Big Red over there.
Entire Wyatt Six family entities who simply don't belong to a collection of odd in society.
I've heard it deep.
But they are highly effective.
Oh, atomic drop into a clothesline by Gacy.
And tearing other human beings apart. Angelo Dawkins now. And a car and look at poor
cover and a kick out by Dawkins.
Strongest, toughest individual.
Two.
Dawkins, one of the tools on the roster, has been completely trolled by this duo and their attack. Rendered mute.
Yeah, by a guy who thinks he's another guy who thinks he's a buzzer.
You better hope.
Kiss the pig. And another.
They never listen to this commentary. And a complete lack of respect. No. You're talking with some real disdain for the tag team champion.
It's not just saying what goes on in their minds is all their lack of respect. I'm just questioning they're incredible tag team champions. TLC match. Look what they did at SummerSlam and that
twisted group, both mentally and why you kind of want to avoid them, and physically, and all the more reason. Although the allure of Street Profits, natural for gold, is simply too much for a team like the winners.
Dexter Loomis, a tortured artist,
he's doing some torturing of his own.
That's how he would describe himself
right now on the neck of Paul. I mean, it takes a lot to Angelo Dawkins. Knock the steam out of Angelo Dawkins.
Oh! Collision.
Dawkins, but the Wyatts have managed to do exactly. Don't speak too soon.
What did you do to
avoid eye contact with her when she comes?
Abby, the Witch.
Eye of mirrors. I hope you and not me, Cole. Beyond hope that she goes to you.
Forward now up to the top rope. Ooh, and a big kick by Montez.
Things were starting. Dawkins taking such a to look bleak for the Street Profits with beaten, but this is exactly the change of gear they needed.
And Montez fired up here. Apron.
Montez is so
Gacy will send him out to the
physical. Put on some real size over the back. Spring athletics. Last 12 months, but maintained all of that.
There's a crossbody cover. Uber athletic Montez and a kick out by Gacy. The is forward on display.
The sun now recovered already is Angelo. Smooth as Montez forward, and Dawkins are ready to slug away.
Double team coming
away like the heavyweight that he is.
Oh, cover up the it. Revelation. Loomis saved. Tag team titles. Loomis and Gacy defending. Started to pick up the pace a little bit against the Street Profits.
Broken down in a big way. The Wyatt in the early goings, but Six were looking completely dominant. Now it is anyone's guess who is in over the past couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Control swinging back and forth.
Double team coming from the Wyatt Six now.
Oh God.
Now, meanwhile, Angelo Dawkins going to use his power.
Here, a freak of nature.
Blockbuster.
Profits are rocking and rolling here. The manic street here in Perth.
But can they? Dawkins trying to drag to the cover. Take advantage. Drapes his arm over the chest of the cross. Gacy and Nikki.
Oh God, Nikki.
No. Defense to the floor. The official sending Nikki over the steps. So Daphne LaShawn saw Nikki trying to gain control of this and look to get involved. Who's here? Eric Rowan. Fab finds herself in trouble. Oh. And beat the distraction by Rowan.
Giant. This freak shadow cast over our best. Like Rowan. And right now, the only thing that can take down Eric. It's 2-on-1 for the Street Profit.
Gacy, the anointment. All down goes by Dawkins.
Just when big Eric.
Dawkins now is going to fly.
Rowan popped back up. Massive 2 and oh
God.
winners and WWE Tag Team Champions, the Whites.
Well, it was that disorder at ringside, the usual brand of chaos, and they won them this match. We're going in for the kill. This was where the Street Profits thought that for this divide and conquer, randomized energy, war technique, their own brand of play connecting, and a success for the Wyatt Six. Look, unsuccessful defense once again, stoppable.
On the Wyatt's team, champions. Dick still the tag.
Oh God! Oh God! Menacing quartet.
Oh God!
Attacks. Talk about menacing cross.
The NFTs have arrived. Made his point. Made Solo Sikoa, putting the Wyatt Six on notice.
And simply not enough carnage here already. Stopping their message sent are coming for you.
I shudder
to the Wyatt Six. We
are to think these two groups would happen if these explode.
Tag teams work, we watch each other's backs. Yeah, you're supposed to be watching my this back, but you always standing in my way. This is done.
Exactly why I'm here. It's about time. Sammy, you know exactly I show you exactly him. Why I am.
Mello could make good on that touching finale. Ended challenge one, skull crush. Mello don't miss for good. Cheap shot to his former pro. The Miz with a major protege.
We all saw what happened between your mentee, your friend, between yourself and your tag team partner. Why did you turn on Carmelo Hayes?
Raise your question. I turned on Carmelo Hayes. The potential in Carmelo Hayes. I want the attitude, the swagger. I donated my time to believe in Carmelo Hayes. I saw the talent and knowledge to Carmelo Hayes. I never had in WWE, and he to mentor him like I had the audacity with me. Like I was lucky to be in, to say he was done in his presence. Do you know who I am? I am two-time Grand Slam champion, the Miz. Future Hall of Famer, the Miz. Main event of WrestleMania, the Miz.
Steeler.
I am the spotlight.
Also, people are saying the spotlight.
Everything I shine on turns. Sometimes, Kathy, sometimes turns into a star, and he blew it. Winners can't elevate every loser. To understand is the closer you get to me, what you, Mello, and everyone else needs to, the faster you'll find out who the real star is. Fall beneath me. And Mello is, so you can either rise with me or you missed. You didn't wish me a happy birthday. Some journalist you are.
Priest, maybe hell what it looks like. Because it's time for me to take off the mask and show you what obviously now. But perhaps one side, the violence is going to exacerbate. Out of the code of morality, well, just how misguided from your skin I can show the entire and hollow you really are. Begets violence, and violence, I, Priest. Looking for me, Damien. I shall be its prophet. So there's only one of us left standing. I feel that we're gonna do this in...
Real me? Boy, he's got him. He wanted to. Alistair has laid me out with the black mask runs out. There are consequences for weeks, but everybody's lucky. I am those consequences.
What did you think? Razor's edge through the table.
You and me, one-on-one. Alistair. Last man standing.
To be said. That's all that incapacitate your opponent till he count of 10. Anything goes. Can't make it to his feet before the close. Last man standing next.
John Cena. I'm a kid who grew up in a small. My name is John, small town in West Newbury.
The champ!
And I'm living the dream.
You can't see me. Easy to see why it's Australia's. You know, it's the sunniest capital city. Personally local, both two-legged and four-legged, is home to beautiful temperatures, front-legged, like the adorable animals. There's no end to the enjoyment here when you can stroll dining on Rottnest Island. There's no to the beautiful landscapes of Kings Pond, Indian Ocean, including the historic Parker Take, an adventure out on the prison known as Fremantle, Western Australia. You need to step into a dream in your own travel show. Well, I'm going to get one today for the kickoff. But we were in downtown Perth earlier to Crown Jewel show in a very vision in the World Heavyweight Champion Seth. Very interesting thing happened when the Rollins were on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the definition of industry, greatness in our Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins walked off first time that I can ever remember off the stage. And for the member, Paul Heyman, I summed it up like this way, was at a loss for words. And Cody Rhodes is in Seth Rollins' head. He has never defeated Cody in a one-on-one match. And the question happens to his vision. What happens to the Bums if he loses tomorrow? What happens? Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, Paul Heyman. It all takes people. And what happens to the Oracle place tomorrow? Crown champion.
Who is the super
Jewel champion versus
relative best in the industry, man? Cody Rhodes versus champ, the American Knights. Seth freaking Rollins.
Also tomorrow at Crown.
Tomorrow night at Crown Jewel.
It is the women's world champ from Raw. Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Tiffany McCare takes on the WWE Tiffany Stratton.
Now the last
women's champion from SmackDown.
Last time these two collided, but Roman Reigns got back in Paris in September. Stretchered out of the get even worse. Big building. Tomorrow it makes Roman Reigns takes on an Australian Street Big Bronson Reed in a fight.
You know, many people have called this relation when it comes to Asuka and Kairi's toxic, even abusive. What will happen tomorrow with Io Sky and us when they team up against their former friend, Australia's own Rhea?
One last
Ripley.
How about the time? Two generational icons, Ace Styles and the Great Tina collide tomorrow night. Of all time, John sits at Crown Jewel.
And at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 and again, special start times of 8 a.m. Pacific in the States on the ESPN app.
Following is a last man stage. Introducing firstly, weighing in from New York City, 149 pounds,
You know, earlier today I was acted as beloved New York Yankees, joking around with his fan that the fact lost in the Major League Baseball, and then he turned serious. And I asked him playoffs, and Priest laughed about it. Why last man stand? That he's had it. He's had it without Landon. And Wade, he told me, Aleister Black trying to manipulate propaganda. He's had it with the fat people. He's had it with Aleister Black. That Aleister Black continues he did tonight.
I'm astounded that
Sneak attacks. Priest wants to end.
Anybody could be laughing and joking. Man standing match kicking around with the spectre of a lash lurking over their heads, but has had enough of Damian Priest too. It ought to be fair, Aleister Black started when Damian Priest advice to Aleister Black. Priest was giving unsolicited acts several months ago, and then they launched through. Aleister Black has taken offense at that. Sneak attacks at each other ever, and that's right now. Since it has to come to a head.
Neither in Priest have ever been involved. Aleister Black or Damian involved in a last man standing match the 13th time in their career. But Wade, on SmackDown, we have a matchup.
Yeah, these are
the last person standing.
Really rare. So Aleister Black, welcome, kind of intimidated by that mastiff. The hell, Damian Priest, and the relatively rare is that reason these kind of matches are hesitant to make full well the risk to matches like this, knowing for the health of these two are going to viciously attack superstars. The truth is, though, attack each other either way, so why not make a spectacle of
quite the eerie presence. Coming. This has been a long time, and it reaches its boiling point.
And whose careers have essentially played
tonight.
Two men derailed by one.
And again, there are no pinfalls.
And another over the past several months.
There's no submissions. You win the match. When you beat, there's no countouts or disqualification. Your opponent so badly that by the count of the referees, he cannot make it to his feet. 10. Jump. Only thing he has to do, Wade, Ryan Tran, the official in this match, to start the count. When a man goes off and sent out of the ring, Ryan Tran will begin feet. And with Aleister Black in the count toward 10.
Well, to one another, and now looking for immediately go for big strikes on implements of destruction. Priest, who has a laser fortune, perhaps, is Damian. This intensity in the Ohio
stick in hand.
Yeah, watch it.
Now a kendo
out front row, you're dangerously
weapon to the face of Black.
Stuck close to the action there.
This is
that count, referee.
Been an interest. Priest one rivalry with these two via disqualification back in August. Priest looks to get Black knocked off. Priest last night be the last man standing tonight. Notice the look in Damian Priest's eyes moments ago when he came by the announcement. Extremely focused tonight.
Yes,
Table Wade. He is
normally there's at least a little acknowledgement. Completely laser acknowledgement that we are in his presence, focused on one thing, and that is to his opponent. And that really is the kind of delivering maximum carnage kind of mindset you need.
In our entrance area, bouncing, again, battling out here toward the end. Black off those, again, it's last man lighting trust there, and standing up out of the street. This match could end up in the back. It could end up.
And I'm happy with that, especially the thing both men would be quite Street King himself, Damian.
It seems like a street fight.
Priest.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, Wade. Oh, nobody home. And a street fight would favor Priest. Is that the case?
Upper hand early in this one the truth is whoever gets the massive advantage, soften up take them in some way, and you have an opponent incapacitated enough implements at your there's going to be some disposal to do exactly so much more difficult for your opponent to defend.
The martial arts expert out.
Defend himself.
That knee by Aleister Black delivered to the
such a precision
face of Priest.
Strike as effective as we
have
ever seen in this industry.
That's still great. You saw it, Priest, as he collided with the steel to grab at his hip there.
And that might be the target now. Priest reduce his own strength, reduce the movement of Damian, breaking ability. Soft
Priest is so dangerous.
Him up bit by bit. Priest looks like he's in agony right now, swinging just to get
big haymakers being delivered.
A little breathing room
by the former world champion.
Just eating those shots on the jaw. And well, hats off to Aleister Black for not even going down.
Drops Priest to his knee. And Black with a kick to the chest, quickly back to his feet. Notice how no one
go down on the floor.
Wants to spend any time on the floor, Wade.
Or you might not get back up. That's the problem.
And Aleister Black now with the kendo stick in hand, completely standing match, and he runs into Eagle. Anything goes, and a last man kick by Damian Priest.
Shot there from Priest,
the archer of infamy.
Saving himself from disaster.
And Black now sent into the barrel by a very angry decade. Damian Priest.
Writhing is the Black, but there's no let up from pain. Is Aleister Priest. He's not expecting Black to something up in the meantime, knowing just stay down for 10 here. Sets us how durable Aleister Black. Lesser man would have been down for the count on Black is. That one, but not Aleister Black.
Gets into the ring, and now, Priest now putting the step face first goes Black.
Has now slowly become Black. This is the Damian Priest show. Head up that steps. Who has all the time in the world to set and launch what presumed attack.
Yeah, but Black
probably is about to be a devastating.
Able to block and counter. And now he's stunning Priest. Aleister Black with a knee to the face.
It's all about control this kind of match and having a high pain threat. Both men are 10s in that.
Now Priest
category.
Up to the top rope. Opportunity.
Priest.
Aleister Black now with an
setting himself up in a bad way, but out of there. Thankfully, for his sake, getting it.
Oh, wow, what a move by Black. Falling face first into the taking Priest out at the feet and then steps.
Such tricky, impossible to see coming in. Footwork there from Aleister Black. Possible to block.
The steps caught by Priest. And Black off. Damian Priest and a knee to the face. Went for the south of heaven. Oh, there's a meteora. Oh, my God, the steps by Black as well. Look at him grabbing it back.
Absolutely.
They have hurt his knee.
Pancake in the rib. Priest, how's your diaphragm feeling, Cage? Of Damian, and after that one, Priest.
Priest might be official in a count of 6 now. Not be able to breathe. Count of 6 again.
Well, he had to drag himself up.
Priest back to his feet, and then he collapsed.
With the ropes, I don't think Priest's legs are out.
Well, how can they?
Cooperating with his brain right now.
Black tries to use the steps to his advantage. Look. And Priest now is, look at this, trying to pumps. Open Priest for the edge of those steps.
Sharp edge on those steps. But Priest trying to bounce back here against the skin of Damian Priest.
And he's got Black. Remember the Razor's Edge for the back up and down. An ounce table. And
completely defenseless here, and it might.
Priest delivered to Black.
Now Black is getting even worse.
Priest with Black up high. Damian high. Land on his feet.
Trying for that red.
And Black able to. Nobody home is Priest.
Now picking up the pace is up.
Comes over the top rope to the floor.
Aleister Black as well, he might.
Priest now. Oh, Black. Salt lands on his feet. And back. Oh my God.
Back of the.
Got him, ref.
Jeez.
Priest went
ahead.
Check out him, Ryan. Check.
Completely reset the brain.
Neck first into the steps.
Damian Priest, oh my God.
And pent up emotion. Black now just unleashing all this anger, delivering it to Damian Priest.
Nobody is home for Damian Priest. Well, the lights are on, but Priest.
Black claims that Priest an honor and standing up for what he lives by a code of loyalty. But Black says that and break it tonight. Oh, it is just a leash and he's going to end it.
Priest is so glassy-eyed as things steadily higher. This referee's count is getting
a 7 is Damian Priest. Right onto the announce table. Now launches up. Now Black may not be able to get up. Black almost wiped us out. The official Ryan Tran is now at a count of 3, as out of the rubble after Damian Aleister Black tries to drag himself. Priest planted him on our announce table.
It looked like
moments ago.
Well, just looked like.
Oh, right in front of us. What a run. Aleister Black into the chin, hand by Priest, dropping there.
How is Priest bouncing those steps 10 times? Back after his head was bounced against.
No idea. Left in Damian Priest tonight, but there is a hell of a fight.
Two men running on fumes, such as the burning hatred at this point between them. Anything that's keeping them about the only both upright here.
And now Black is down, count of 3. This is last man. The official with the count now to standing. Black's got to make it back. A count of 5 to his feet before 10 here. Now it's 6. Aleister, Damian Priest though. Black trying to struggle back to his feet. Steps in hand. This is harm's way. Dangerous and Black just gets out of harm. That would have been devastating.
That one, forget harm's way. Might have been going to the grave on that. Now the morgues, and it's this slow accumulation of damage to the boss kind of match. Both men that really is the killer in this have been put through hell already.
Like in this, Wade, just continue. Yeah, but Priest has been Terminator. He used to come back after every. There's a determination in Priest tonight. Everything Black throws at him.
Street King spirit. Bronx and Puerto Rico. Brought up in the worst areas of the. Grew up fighting.
And now kendo stick by Black. Intercepted by Priest of Aleister Black. And Priest now boxes the ear. Into the corner.
Up the pace here.
What an impact.
Priest turns to pitch.
That's where Priest is so dangerous. When he can the impact that he's making here. He gets that big body moving around.
A momentum game, and Priest in a sword is ready to pot his opponent.
Priest with a cloak. Blind, hurts Black inside out. Wade, Damian Priest just continues to get stronger, it seems. Still at a count of 4. Black's got to make it back as this match continues. The official back to his feet before 10. A count of tremendous amount of punishment over the past 5 now. And Black, who suffered it for 4 minutes, still drag himself to his feet at his knees. And now going to 9 and a kendo stick
bite whatsoever. You were talking
pick to the hamstring.
No rest. Baseball early with Damian Priest's head. Batter up. Maybe that puts some ideas in his. We're going old school. Now
Black with a beating the hell out of one another. Kendo stick of his own. And these two men And Priest, ran into it.
Momentum off the top rope too. All that added momentum. It was a precision strike that has brought some money to the jaw of Priest. Needed breathing room for
now
Aleister Black.
Both men are down weight. And a count of 5. The official is now counting both men. 5 now. Priest trying to make it back.
Men stirring, but stirring is
to his feet.
Both. It's one thing, getting vertical is something. I've somehow managed it.
Yeah.
Something else entirely, but both.
Priest, though, collapses to his knee.
Mentally speaking, neither, at this point in the match, the men have their faculties fighting on instinct whatsoever, simply driven by pure hatred.
Damian just struggling back to his feet out. Not quite sure. Mr. Black now. What he's doing. Oh, that's
got to be handy with the steel and the
Priest.
And this game
right to the ribs of Priest. A nice shot to the shoulder, and right now this evilness coming out of Alice on the attack. And now you see Mr. Black. Oh, and Priest caught him. A choke slam on the apron. And Priest not done yet.
We're stacking this. Oh, geez. What the hell? Major offense the way of Alice.
Oh, table.
Absolutely.
Razor's edge off.
Absolutely no give in the table. Was in the soul of whatsoever. All of the give. Aleister Black.
Priest is not moving. A count of 5. We're at 6. Well, at a count of 8 now. Aleister Black isn't moved. Black's got a count of 8. A count of goes off the announce table. Literally down by the official. Black just roll off the table to make it the thing that saved Aleister Black to his feet. And Wade, that's the only.
That may have been a major mistake. Off Damian Priest, because that has just pissed Damian Priest. Thought it was home and dry. No,
Priest,
the crowd again. Mistake the second time around
with another razor's edge. Edge on the announce table.
Those in Perth were asking for it. Well, okay, man.
Well, Black's
you got it. You just
stay down at this point. I mean, the official now at 6. He might not have a choice. He may be out. The official.
Eyes closed.
Count of 8 at 7 now. And Wade again. Aleister may have saved him. How ironic! Black just the announce table. Is it that the announce went through may have saved him? Table it. Black almost as he just fell to the floor
from Damian Priest. No letter whatsoever though, and this entire arena is his playground now.
Back up here after the next play. Now we see trying to get our mind. Now we see that these two men are out here. The RAC arena out in the arena in Perth. Priest, what's he got in mind now? How much more damage is he going to do to the
destruction? We've already seen just how
this man
maximum destruction. How durable Aleister Black. He has 0 quit in him. What is just how much whatsoever? Well, that fences.
Oh goodness!
Consequent broken arrow right on that.
He has no quit in him as the official now said, "Oh,
box."
You say he's the count of 2. He was down and out, and if he wasn't on the table and wasn't able to twice out here at the announce table, roll off and hit the floor, he would have been. And now Priest again done, measuring his man. Priest wants Black to stand up. Zelina Vega.
What the hell is Vega doing?
Zelina Vega. Leave Black alone. Pleading with Priest. Damian Priest says the hell with that.
Black looked like a beaten man. John.
What the hell? The Black Mass. Equipment. Some fireball. And Priest threw all that onto his face in a black mask. And Priest isn't masked by Aleister Black. If Priest official in form. Is he going to... Priest has got to get...
And he's knocked out.
We're at 7 to his feet.
He's blinded.
Priest. Aleister doesn't move. Black wins.
Here is your winner, Black Aleister.
In a match that Priest was done. What a turn of events. Dominating. In a match that Priest, and then Zelina Vega closing in on winning. Comes out, Priest to lay off Aleister Black to beg for fireball and the black mask, and then this is a serious situation. A towel around the face of Priest. You see the officials over there putting after he was hit by that fireball.
He burns and problems with his ball. Third degree balls. Major tear in this one. Damian Priest going on this was one of two announced deaths that still did not raise his edges onto our keep Priest down. This was Priest blinding him, and then a black fireball to the eyes of Black Mass off the elevate Priest down for good. It's in platform, keeping some sleight of hand. Zelina Vega and trickery involving. So we have a lot of questions here.
What tonight on SmackDown? A brutal main event here, but in the end, Aleister Black, man standing, is the last.
दोस्तों आज हम करने वाले हैं सुपर डुपर अल्टीमेट खतरनाक भयंकर रैम चैलेंज। अरे फ्रैंकिन भैया इसमें तो मैं ही जीतूंगा। नहीं फ्रैंकिन भैया इसमें तो मैं ही जीतूंगा। अच्छा ऐसी बात है, देखते हैं कि इस चैलेंज में कौन जीतने वाले। तो वीडियो को बिल्कुल एंड तक देखना और वीडियो को लाइक और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी कर दो। पकाक पकाक मैं हूँ स्पाइडरमैन। स्पाइडरमैन के चैलेंज में आपका स्वागत है। जो भी इस चैलेंज का 100% कंप्लीट करेगा उसको मैं बहुत सारा पैसा और सुपर कार दूंगा। और फ्रैंकिन भैया ये तो काफी अच्छी बात है, मैं ही जीतने वाला हूँ। फ्रैंकिन भैया मैं ही जीतूंगा और आपको एक फुटी कार्ड भी नहीं दूंगा। अरे तुम लोग कैसी बातें कर रहे हो, तुम लोग मेरे को पैसा क्यों नहीं दोगे? अगर मैं मान लो जीत गया तो मैं मिल बांट के शेयर करूंगा। लेकिन फ्रैंकिन भैया हम आपको नहीं देने वाले, आप हमें तो कुछ देते ही नहीं हो। और फ्रैंकिन भैया एक बार भी कोई खिलौना नहीं दिलाया हमें, और हमें अब हम आपको दे कुछ। अरे चौप यार ऐसी बात कर रहा है, ये तो बहुत ही ज्यादा गलत बात है। अरे फ्रैंकिन भैया टाइम वेस्ट मत करो, बताओ इनमें से कौन सी गाड़ी से जाओगे? और हाँ तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो हम तीनों बारी बारी जाएंगे और इस अल्टीमेट चैलेंज में जाएंगे। फ्रैंकी भैया मुझे अरे सॉरी सिंचन यार गलती से लाइट लग गई। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे 3 तरह की गाड़ी है, एक बाइक है, एक भयंकर सी सुपर कार है और एक है जीप वाली गाड़ी। तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं जीप वाली गाड़ी से इस चैलेंज को एक ही बार में पार कर दूं। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया आपके बस की बात ही नहीं है। ओ फ्रैंकी भैया आपके बस की बात ही नहीं है, आप कर ही नहीं सकते। अच्छा ऐसी बात है, तो चलो तुम लोग देखते रहो कि मैं इस चैलेंज को कैसे पार करता हूँ। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो मैं बड़ी सावधानी के साथ आगे जा रहा हूँ और यहाँ पे रास्ता कितना ज्यादा ज्यादा भयंकर है। सामने तो एक चक्री से घूम रही है। अरे फ्रैंकिन भैया कैसे चला रहे हो? अरे शिनचैन देखता जा। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया देखो नीचे ना पड़ जाना। अरे सॉरी यार शिनचैन, अच्छा तूने मेरे को बता दिया, ऐसे बताते रही हो। फ्रैंकी भैया मैं नहीं बताने वाला, मैं नहीं चाहता आप जीतो। फ्रैंकी भैया हम आपको कुछ नहीं बताएंगे, देखो यहाँ पे ठुक गए। अरे सॉरी यार शिनचैन, में पता नहीं कैसे ठुक गया, मेरे को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा, पर कोई बात नहीं गाइस, मेरे को टाइमिंग बिठानी पड़ेगी। तो देखते हैं जैसे ही वो गोला आएगा उस टाइमिंग से लेके मैं सीधा नीचे से चले जाऊंगा। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया बिल्कुल अच्छे से चले जाना। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो मैं टाइमिंग बिठा के चला गया। अरे नहीं ये क्या हुआ, मैं तो गिर गया। फ्रैंकी भैया नीचे गिर गए। फ्रैंकी भैया के बस से बात ही नहीं है। फ्रैंकी भैया आपके बस की बात ही नहीं है।
अरे कोई बात नहीं शिनचैन बेटा, होता रहता है। अब तुम जाओ, बताओ तुम क्या लोगे। अगर तुम्हें गाड़ी की कोई कमी महसूस हो तो मुझे बताना।
हाँ फ्रेंड भैया अभी तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि इस बाइक से जाऊंगा, तो चलो इस बाइक से पार करते हैं। फ्रैंकी भैया बिल्कुल इस बाइक से पार करते हैं, चलो लेट्स गो। शिनचैन तुम कर सकते हो। हाँ शिनचैन तू कर सकता है, तो चलो कम ऑन यू कैन डू इट। ठीक है फ्रैंकी भैया, लेकिन आपसे तो बढ़िया ही जाऊंगा। तो दोस्तों मैं जा रहा हूँ बड़ी मजे से। अगर आप चाहते हो कि मैं ये रेस को जीत जाऊँ तो जल्दी से इस वीडियो को लाइक करके चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो। हाँ जल्दी से वीडियो को लाइक करके चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो शिनचैन बहुत ही खतरनाक तरीके से आगे रैंप पे जा रहा है। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया और मुझे डिस्टर्ब मत करो, मुझे फोकस करने दो। अच्छा शिनचैन मेरी बारी में तो तू पकड़ पकड़ बोल रहा था। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया देखो अभी देखो, ये जो पत्थर है ना इसको मैं ऐसे जाऊंगा। ये देखो कितने बढ़िया तरीके से कर दिया। अरे वो शिनचैन तो कितना अच्छे से कर रहा है। फ्रैंकी भैया देखो सीख लो कुछ। अरे यार शिनचैन मैं तो सीख तो रहा हूँ। अरे नहीं फ्रैंकी भैया मेरे से भी नहीं हो पाया। तुम लोगों की तो बस का है ही नहीं, मैं करके दिखाता हूँ और मैं जाऊंगा इस सुपर कार से। कम ऑन टॉप, ऑल द बेस्ट। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया ने मेरे को बीच में बुला के कंफ्यूज कर दिया। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया की बात ही मत सुन शिनचैन, एक कान से सुन और दूसरी कान से निकाल दे। अच्छा चलो कम ऑन यू कैन डू इट। ठीक है तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो चॉप जा रहा है, और क्या इस चॉप इस चैलेंज को पार कर पाएगा? फ्रैंकी भैया अब तो आप भूल जाओ, आपकी बारी भी आने वाली है, मैं तो इस चैलेंज को पूरी एक ही बार में पार कर दूंगा। अच्छा चॉप ऐसी बात है, चलो वो तो देखते हैं कि वक्त ही बताएगा। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो, अरे यार ये तो चॉप सही में पहुंच रहा है। और फ्रैंकी भैया मैंने कोई कच्ची गोली नहीं खेली है, देखो मैं कितने आगे से अच्छे से पहुंच गया। अरे वाह चॉप तो कितने बढ़िया आगे तरीके से पहुंच गया। फ्रैंकी भैया ये गाड़ी तो चल ही नहीं रही है। अरे चॉप तो चिंता मत कर, एक काम कर तो पीछे से लेके आया स्पीड में। शिनचैन कहीं तो मैं गिर तो ना जाऊंगा। अरे नहीं शिनचैन, अरे कहीं नहीं को चॉप तो नहीं गिरेगा, तो जाना देख हो जाएगा। ठीक है शिनचैन। अरे अरे नहीं मेरी गाड़ी, अरे बच गया चॉप यार, फाइनली बच गया। और फ्रैंकी भैया आप तो बहुत ज्यादा परेशान कर रहे हो, मेरी आवाज कोई पता नहीं क्या बिठवा दिया था। अरे यार सॉरी चॉप कोई बात नहीं। तो गाइस यू कैन डू इट। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया फिर से आ गया ये, अब मैं क्या करूँ? अरे क्या शिनचैन इसने तो कर दिया हमारे वाला चैलेंज। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया ये चॉप ने तो बहुत अच्छे से कर दिया। फ्रैंकी भैया आपके बस की बात ही नहीं है। और फ्रैंकी भैया आपके बस की बात नहीं है, आप खुद तो कर सकते नहीं और दूसरों को बोलते रहते हो, लेकिन अब कैसे करेगा? अरे हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया अब तो इसकी गाड़ी चिपटी है तो जा ही नहीं सकता। मैं नहीं जा सकता, मेरी गाड़ी चिपटी है, पानी में गिर गया। कोई बात नहीं फ्रैंकी भैया, चॉप तो आगे तक पहुंच गया था। वही तो यार चॉप तो आगे तक पहुंच गया। शिनचैन हम कैसे जाएंगे, यहाँ तो गाड़ी भी नहीं है।
अरे फिकर नॉट व्हेन योर दोस्त स्पाइडरमैन इज हियर। मैं तुम्हारे लिए 3 नई और गाड़ी स्पॉन करता हूँ। आगे दिक्कत आ रही है ना?
हाँ आगे दिक्कत आ रही है।
ठीक है तो फिर मैं ऑफ रोड गाड़ी स्पॉन करता हूँ। ऑफ रोड गाड़ी आ जा।
अरे वाह फ्रैंकी भैया देखो ये तो कितनी बढ़िया गाड़ी आ गई।
हाँ अब इनमें से तुम में से कोई चूज करना होगा, तुम्हें कौन सी गाड़ी चाहिए?
अरे लेकिन अब तो मेरी चांस है, तो मेरे को चूज करना पड़ेगा। मैं तो ये बढ़िया वाला ट्रक लूंगा। अरे नहीं फ्रैंकी भैया वाला ट्रक मतलब मैं चलाऊंगा। फ्रैंकी भैया मैं हटूंगा ही नहीं आगे से, आप जा ही नहीं सकते। अरे यार ये शिनचैन कितना बदतमीज है, ये मेरे आगे से हट ही नहीं रहा, तो इस ट्रक को मैं ले जा ही नहीं सकता। इतना मन था मेरे को चलाने का। चलो कोई बात नहीं, अपने प्यारे बच्चे के लिए मैं इतना तो कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर सकता हूँ। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो अब मैं इस चैलेंज को पार कर दूंगा। शिनचैन बाय बाय टाटा, अब तो मैं इस चैलेंज को एक ही बार में पार कर दूंगा। ए फ्रैंकी भैया सबसे पहले आप ही गिरे थे, वो भी सीधे रास्ते पे, आप तो चुप ही रहो। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं, फ्रैंकी भैया से तो चला ही नहीं जाती, और ये तो गलत बात है। मैं तो आगे सुपर कार से गया था, लेकिन आप लोग मॉन्स्टर ट्रक लेके आ रहे हो। अगर मेरे पास मॉन्स्टर ट्रक होता तो मैं तो पूरे चैलेंज को पार कर देता। अरे चॉप अब हम क्या करें, हमें पता ही नहीं था आगे कैसा रास्ता है। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया हमें तो पता ही नहीं था। चॉप जो आगे जाएगा फिर बाकी लोगों को तभी तो पता चलेगा। हाँ शिनचैन तो सही कह रहा है, लेकिन ये देखो ये पत्थर वाला पड़ाव आ चुका है। अब इस पत्थर वाले पड़ाव से हम कैसे जाएंगे यार? ये तो बहुत ही मतलब मोटा टैंक है, अगर हल्का सा भी फिसला तो फिर तो सीधा नीचे। फ्रैंकी भैया ध्यान से देखो, आप पिछली बार भी यहीं पे गिरे थे, इस बार भी गिरोगे तो फिर तो आप मेरी नाक कटा दोगे। अरे चॉप यार ऐसी कैसी बातें कर रहे हैं, मैं कैसे नाक कटाऊंगा? पर कोई बात नहीं, जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो मैं बड़ी सावधानी के साथ आगे आ गया। अरे चॉप ये तो बीच में रास्ते में आ रखा है। और फ्रैंकी भैया ध्यान से। अरे नहीं ये तो मैं फिर से गिर गया। फ्रैंकी भैया के बात की बात ही नहीं है, लेकिन फ्रैंकी भैया आगे तक तो पहुंच गए। हाँ चलो आगे तक तो पहुंच गया। चलो तो अब मेरी बारी है, अब तो मैं चैलेंज को कंप्लीट कर दूंगा।
गुड लक शिनचैन, यू कैन डू इट।
थैंक यू स्पाइडरमैन भैया, चलो आपने हमको इतना बढ़िया ट्रक दिया है, तो चलो इस चैलेंज को पार करते हैं। शिनचैन ध्यान से आना यार, करना मतलब क्या कहते हैं, ध्यान से गिर मत जाना। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया मैं आपकी तरह नहीं हूँ। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया मैं तो ट्रक ही फंस गया।
अरे शिनचैन ये क्या, मैंने ज्यादा मोटा ट्रक दे दिया क्या तुमको? हाँ स्पाइडरमैन भैया झंडे को हटाओ ना। ठीक है तुम्हें ट्रक को ही आगे ले जाता हूँ। टिंग 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 टिंग। अरे वाह स्पाइडरमैन भैया ने तो मेरा ट्रक आगे कर दिया। स्पाइडरमैन भैया मुझे जिता दो ना। अरे सिंचन ये तो चीटिंग हो जाएगी ना। हाँ स्पाइडरमैन भैया बात तो बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो, पर कोई बात नहीं स्पाइडरमैन भैया, मुझे चीटिंग करने की जरूरत नहीं। चीटिंग करने की जरूरत तो फ्रैंकिन भैया को है। अरे सिंचन तू क्यों हर बार मेरी बेइज्जती करता रहता है? अरे फ्रैंकी भैया देखो मेरे को फिर से डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हो, मैं तो आगे जा ही नहीं पाया। अरे सिंचन इसमें क्या डिस्टर्ब, गाड़ी तेरे हाथ में है, अब तेरे को चला अच्छे से और तू ढंग से चला नहीं पा रहा तो मेरा नाम लगाएगा। और फ्रैंकी भैया ये देखो बहुत ही बेकार है फ्रैंकिन भैया। अरे क्या चौप तू मेरे साथ खड़ा हुआ है और मेरी बेइज्जती कर रहा है, तेरे को शर्म नहीं आती? और फ्रैंकी भैया नहीं आती आपकी जैसे लोगों की तो मैं सपोर्ट भी नहीं करता। अरे ये क्या, ये कैसा रास्ता हो गया फ्रैंकी भैया, मैं कैसे जाऊंगा? अरे सिंचन कोई बात नहीं कोशिश कर। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया ठीक है कोशिश करता हूँ। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो मैं काफी आगे तक चला गया। अरे वाह सिंचन तो काफी आगे तक आ रहे हैं। और फ्रैंकी भैया सिंचन भी तो यहीं तक आ गया जहाँ तक हम है। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया बिल्कुल। अरे अरे और सिंचन ध्यान से यार, तेरा ट्रक इतना बड़ा है कि यार ये ढंग से कंट्रोल ही नहीं होता। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया वही तो, ये ट्रक इतना बड़ा है अब मैं क्या करूँ? तो दोस्तों मैं देखो भयंकर तरीके से आगे जा रहा हूँ और ये मैंने कर दिया। अरे वाह सिंचन काफी अच्छे से कर दिया। और फ्रैंकी भैया सिंचन का तो ट्रक सबसे बड़ा है तो आराम से कर देगा इस चैलेंज को। हाँ यार बात तो बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं, हमें भी कुछ ऐसे ही ट्रक लेके आना पड़ेगा। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया बिल्कुल ऐसे ही ट्रक लेके आना पड़ेगा। चलो मैं ट्राई करता हूँ। तो दोस्तों मैं ऐसे आगे जा रहा हूँ और ये मैंने आगे पहुंच गया। अरे वाह देख सिंचन ने तो कर ही दिया। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया सिंचन तो बहुत अच्छे से कर रहा है, चीटिंग है, मैं सबसे आगे सुपर कार लेके आया था। अरे तुम लोग चुप रहो, मैं गिर गया। अरे फ्रैंकिन भैया आपने ये एडवेंचर वाली बाइक मंगा ली क्या? हाँ मैंने एडवेंचर वाली बाइक मंगा ली। मुझे लगता है कि जो मोटा वाला ट्रक है ना उससे जाने में थोड़ी दिक्कत है। फ्रैंकिन भैया ये तो चीटिंग है, आप सब कुछ एनालाइज करके जा रहे हो। अरे सिंचन अब मैं क्या करूँ? तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो अब मैं ये चैलेंज को बाइक से पार करूंगा। नहीं फ्रैंकिन भैया तो एडवेंचर वाली बाइक से पार कर देंगे, मैं तो ये गलत इतना मोटा ट्रक लेके आया था और मैं गलत सुपर कार लेके आया था। अब क्या करूँ, तुम्हारी गलती है। अब दो कहते हैं ना स्लो एंड स्टडी विंस द रेस, तो देखो मैं ये रेस को पार कर दूंगा। अरे वाह फ्रैंकिन भैया आप तो सही में कर दोगे इस रेस को पार। और फ्रैंकी भैया तो चीटिंग है, मैं नहीं मानता। अरे अरे क्या चीटिंग? तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो आज तो मैं जितना भी सोना चांदी च्यवनप्राश जो भी चीजें हैं सब मैं लेके जाऊंगा, सुपर कार वगैरह। और फ्रैंकी भैया कैसा ऑब्स्टिकल है, सीढ़ियां दे रखी है वही तो, लेकिन मेरी एडवेंचर बाइक मैंने इसीलिए तो ली थी। अरे देखो फ्रैंकी भैया तो गिर गए। अरे यार मैं गिर गया पर कोई बात नहीं, अभी मैं आउट नहीं हुआ हूँ, जो पानी में जाएगा वो आउट होता है। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया बात तो सही कह रहे हो, ये गलत बात है, फ्रैंकी भैया बढ़िया चीज लेके जा रहे हैं। हाँ तो अब हम भी एडवेंचर बाइक लेके ही जाएंगे। स्पाइडरमैन भैया हमें ना बाइक दे देना। ठीक है चिंतन हम तुमको एडवेंचर वाली ही बाइक दे देंगे। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया स्पाइडरमैन भैया मेरे को बड़ी ऐसी बाइक देना। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो एडवेंचर बाइक तो मैंने बहुत ही अच्छी ले ली, ये तो एक ही बार में पार हो जा रही है। और फ्रैंकी भैया लेकिन आप अनाड़ी हो, ऐसे गिरा दोगे कहीं? अरे चौबी तूने काला अलंग क्यों लगा दिया? अब देखो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो मैं कितना आगे तक पहुंच गया हूँ। अरे नहीं फ्रैंकी भैया क्या कर रहे हो, कहाँ देख के चला रहे थे? अरे चिंतन में तो नीचे गिर गया। कोई बात नहीं, मुझे चोट लग गई। अरे चल तो ध्यान रख अपना यार, ख्याल रखा कर। तो चलो अब मैं भी जा रहा हूँ, मैंने भी एडवेंचर वाली बाइक ले ली। अब इस एडवेंचर वाली बाइक से मैं एक ही बार में पार कर दूंगा। हाँ शिनचैन यू कैन डू इट। ठीक है तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो शिनचैन भी काफी आगे तक जा रहे हैं। अब यार शिनचैन ने मेरी गलती देख ली है तो मेरे से भी आगे निकल जाएगा। अरे फ्रैंकिन भैया यही तो इस गेम का उसूल है, जो पहले जाएगा वो गलती करेगा फिर दूसरे वाले से आगे निकल जाएंगे, तभी तो मजा आएगा कि कौन जीतेगा उतने सारे पैसा।
हाँ फ्रैंकिन भैया बिल्कुल, इसका मतलब कि मैं सबसे लास्ट हूँ तो मैं सबसे आगे जाऊंगा।
अरे नहीं तो अब कुछ नहीं होता, खेल कभी भी पलट सकता है।
हो यार ये बात तो बिल्कुल सही कह रहा है, कोई भी जीत सकता है। तो चलो देखते हैं कि शिनचैन इस ऑब्स्टिकल कैसे पार करेगा।
अरे फ्रैंकिन भैया देखो आप तो गिर गए थे ना, मैं तो इसको एक बार में पार कर दिया।
अरे अब शिनचैन मेरे को पता नहीं था ना कैसे पार करना है, तो अब तूने मुझे को देख लिया।
फ्रैंकिन भैया मैं गिर गया, अब चीटिंग है, मुझे पता है नहीं था।
सब लोग आगे चले गए, अब मुझे भी अपनी ही बाइक चला के आगे जाना पड़ेगा।
हाँ चॉप यू कैन डू इट।
तो देखते जाओ गाइस मैं कैसे पार करता हूँ।
अरे ये फ्रैंकिन भैया बहुत बदतमीज है, इनके साथ बात मत करियो। जाओ
ठीक है शिनचैन मैं इनसे बात नहीं करूंगा, ये ना ध्यान भटका देते हैं। अरे अब मेरी क्या गलती, मैं आगे अकेला खड़ा हूँ और मैं अपनी बारी का इंतजार कर रहा हूँ तो मेरा भी तो मन करता है बात करने का। और फ्रैंकिन भैया आप चुप रहो, आप बिल्कुल कलंक हो।
हाँ चॉप बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं, फ्रैंकिन भैया एक नंबर के कलंक आदमी हैं, ये हमारी ना जीते में बहुत दिक्कत दे देते हैं।
हाँ शिनचैन तो बिल्कुल सही कह रहा है। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो चॉप कितने बढ़िया तरीके से आगे आ रहा है और ये अभी गिरेगा।
कलंक लगा दिया। अरे यार शिनचैन कोई बात नहीं फ्रैंकिन भैया आप चुप ही रहो, चॉप ने ना ईयरफोन लगा दिया, आपकी बात नहीं सुनने का।
शिनचैन टाटा।
टाटा चौप पर मैं आऊंगा तेरे को हराने के लिए। हाँ शिनचैन ठीक है। तो गाइस जैसा कि आप देख सकते हो मैं बहुत आगे चला गया, अब मैं फ्रैंकलिन भैया से भी आगे जाऊंगा। अरे ये तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी फ्रैंकलिन भैया, ये तो बहुत आगे तक चला गया। वही तो शिनचैन ने तो बहुत ही आगे तक चला गया। और फ्रैंकी भैया अब देखो अब तो मैं इस रेस को एक ही बार में पार कर दूंगा। अच्छा ऐसी बात है, करके दिखा पार। ठीक है फ्रैंकी भैया देखो अब मैं बड़ी सावधानी से धीरे धीरे जा रहा हूँ। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया ये तो सच्ची में आगे पहुंच गया। वही तो शिनचैन आगे पहुंच गया और बहुत ही धीरे धीरे से चला रहा है यार, ये तो मुझे लगता नहीं गिरेगा। फ्रैंकलिन भैया क्या लगता है जीत पाएगा कि एक ही बार में? अरे पता नहीं यार शिनचैन, आज तक तो किसी ने जीता नहीं है। और फ्रैंकी भैया मैं हूं ना, मैं जीतूंगा। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो मैं कितना आगे तक चला गया। अरे वाह फ्रैंकी भैया तो काफी आगे तक जा रहा है। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया तो काफी आगे तक जा रही हूँ मैं तो। अरे वही तो यार शिनचैन ने तो बहुत आगे तक चला गया। अब देखते हैं, ये देखो कैसा ऊंचा सा रैंप है। और फ्रैंकी भैया मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है। अरे कोई बात नहीं चॉप, कुछ नहीं होने वाला। फ्रैंकी भैया अरे बच गया चॉप, तो सही है ठीक है। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया तो काफी आगे तक पहुंच गया। और फ्रैंकी भैया मैंने भी कोई कच्ची गोलियां नहीं खेली। ये देखो अभी क्या यहाँ पे तो लोग आ रखे हैं। अरे चॉप ध्यान से किसी को कुचल मत दियो। हाँ मैं किसी को कुचल लूंगा नहीं मैं। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो मैं कितना आगे तक पहुंच गया। और गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो चॉप तो बहुत आगे तक पहुंच गया और ये तो करे ही जा रहा है। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया मुझे नहीं लगता कि चॉप हमारी चांस देगा। वही तो शिनचैन मुझे भी लगता है कि चॉप मुझे नहीं लगता हमें चांस देगा। फ्रैंकी भैया अब तो आप कल आना, वो सारा पैसा मैं खुद रखूंगा, मैं जा रहा हूँ मनाली घूमने। अरे चॉप ये गलत बात नहीं है। मैं गिर गया। तो गाइस अब मेरी बारी है, अब तो मैं जीत जाऊंगा। और मैं तो तुम लोगों के साथ शेयर भी करना चाहता हूँ पैसे। तुम लोग ही हो जो शेयर नहीं करना चाहते, इसलिए तुम्हें भगवान जी आगे ना जाने नहीं दे रहे। और फ्रैंकी भैया ऐसी बात नहीं, हम तो मजाक करते हैं, हम तो शेयर करना चाहते हैं। हाँ वही तो फ्रैंकलिन भैया हम इतने सारे पैसे का क्या करेंगे, हम तो मिल बांट के खाएंगे। हाँ अब ऐसी बात आ गई। अभी मुझे लगता है कि तुम लोगों ने भगवान जी की बात सुन ली ना, तो इसलिए तुम कह रहे हो। अरे नहीं फ्रैंकलिन भैया ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है। अरे सब समझता हूँ मैं भी तो तुम्हारी तरह छोटा सा बच्चा था, एक टाइम पे शैतान करता था। अरे फ्रैंकलिन भैया आप तो अभी भी शैतानी करते रहते हो, मैंने सुना है कि आपने डाका डाल दिया। और शिनचैन चुप रहे, अगर मेरे लोग सुन लेंगे तो क्या बोलेंगे। हाँ फ्रैंकलिन भैया ने बहुत भयंकर डाका डाला है, ये पता है, कुरकुरे का पैकेट और मैगी चोरी करके ले आते हैं दुकान से। और शिनचैन चुप चुप चुप। हाँ फ्रैंकलिन भैया अब तो हम आपकी सारी पोल खोल देंगे अगर आप जीत गए तो। अरे शिनचैन यार चलो मैं तुम्हारे साथ सारा शेयर कर दूंगा, बस तुम मेरे को सुपर कार देना ठीक है। फ्रैंकलिन भैया देखो यहाँ पे तो एक आंटी है अंकल है, इनके कैसे जाओगे? अरे अंकल को मैंने कुचल दिया यार, ये पता नहीं कहाँ से आ गए बीच में, एक तो मैं इतना भयंकर चैलेंज कर रहा हूँ। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया गिर गए, फ्रैंकी भैया गिर गए। अरे यार ये क्या हो रहा है मेरी गाड़ी को? अच्छा बच गया, मेरी बाइक बच गई मतलब। पर शिनचैन यार ये एडवेंचर वाली बाइक बढ़िया है, यहाँ पे तुम वो मोटे वाले ट्रक ले ही नहीं आ सकते थे। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया वो तो स्पाइडी भैया है ना, हमें अच्छी चीजें दे देते हैं हमें जो चाहिए। वही तो शिनचैन। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो हम काफी आगे तक आ गए। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया तो काफी आगे तक तो पहुंच चुके हो। वही तो काफी आगे तक तो पहुंच चुका हूँ मैं। और गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे मैं आ चुका हूँ। फ्रैंकी भैया हेलो चॉप। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो चॉप ये खड़ा हुआ और मैंने एक बार में पार कर दिया। फ्रैंकी भैया मेरी गलती, सही सीख के जाते हो आगे। हाँ तो अब मैं क्या करूँ? ओ यहाँ पे तो 4 रास्ते, कैसे जाऊँगा? फ्रैंकी भैया तो आप पे है। अरे तो मेरे को कहाँ जाना है समझ नहीं आ रहा है, एक काम करते हैं। अच्छा वहाँ से शुरुआत हुई थी, एक तो ये लेफ्ट में जा रहा है रास्ता, एक सामने जा रहा है, एक राइट में जा रहा है। राइट वाला तो डेंजर लग रहा है, शायद 3 रास्ते ना शिनचैन? हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया 3 रास्ते हैं चैलेंज के। ठीक है तो चलो अब मैं सामने वाले रास्ते से ही जाता हूँ, देखते कि इस चैलेंज से क्या हो पाएगा। फ्रैंकी भैया मैं होता तो मैं लेफ्ट वाले चैलेंज से जाता। हाँ मैं राइट वाले से जाता। अरे कोई बात नहीं। तो वो भाई साहब ये तो बहुत ही डेंजर दे रखा है इन्होंने, जहाँ पे मैं कैसे जाऊँगा? अरे फ्रैंकी भैया वो कह तो रहे हैं हम आपके बस की बात नहीं है, अब रहने दो, आप हमें दे दो बाइक को। और फ्रैंकी भैया दे दो। अरे नहीं मैं तो नीचे गिर गया। तो दोस्तों अब मेरी बारी आ चुकी है। हाँ यार अब शिनचैन की बारी आ चुकी है, देखते हैं शिनचैन कर पाएगा कि नहीं। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया मैंने कोई कच्ची गोली थोड़ी खेली है, देखो मैं एक बार में कर दूंगा। और ये वाह गाइस तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो शिनचैन काफी आगे तक जा रहा है। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया और इस बार तो मैं कर दूंगा, मुझे समझ आ गया कैसे करना है। अच्छा ऐसी बात है, चल देखते हैं कर पाएगा कि नहीं। और फ्रैंकी भैया मुझे तो लगता है कर देगा। ठीक है तो दोस्तों अब मैं देखता हूँ आगे जा रहा हूँ। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया बिल्कुल लेट्स गो। तो देखो मैं कर सकता हूँ गाइस, अब मैं जा रहा हूँ धीरे धीरे। और शिनचैन अगर धीरे धीरे पहुंच गया तो ये तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया क्या पता शिनचैन ही जीत जाए, वही तो यार कुछ नहीं पता। अतः बस शिनचैन गिर जाए तो जिससे कि हम आगे पहुंच जाए। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया क्या परेशानी है, गंदी गंदी बातें कर रहे हो, मेरे को फोकस बिगाड़ रहे हो। अरे शिनचैन हम कहाँ फोकस बिगाड़ रहे हैं? हाँ शिनचैन हम कहाँ फोकस बिगाड़ रहे, तो अपना चलाना। ठीक है यार मैं चला रहा हूँ। तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो मैं धीरे धीरे चला रहा हूँ बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से। अरे वाह शिनचैन तो काफी बढ़िया तरीके से बाइक चला रहा है यार। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया ये वाला बड़ा डेंजर लग रहा है, लेकिन मेरे को अगर यहाँ से गिर गया तो दिक्कत हो जाएगी। अब देखो गाइस ये पीला वाला रैंप तू चौप डर रहा था ना, अब देख मैं देखो दिखाता हूँ डर क्या चीज होती है, डर के आगे जीत है ये, और मैं जीत गया। अरे वो शिनचैन ने तो पूरी स्पीड में ही भगा दी फ्रैंकी भैया। हाँ शिनचैन ने पूरी स्पीड में भगा दी, लेकिन अगर इतनी स्पीड में जाएगा तो अपना आपा खो बैठेगा और नीचे गिर जाएगा। अरे यार फिर से आंटी वांटी आ गई यार, ये क्या है, ये बीच में क्यों आ रखी है? अब मैं इनको उड़ा दूंगा, मैं नहीं जानता, मुझे तो प्राइस चाहिए। हाँ शिनचैन बिल्कुल सही कह रहा है, हम मिल बांट के खा जाएंगे, प्राइस फ्रैंकी भैया को नहीं देंगे। हाँ चल तो बिल्कुल सही कह रहा है, मैं तो सारा सारा प्राइस खुद ही छीन जाऊंगा, तेरे को भी नहीं दूंगा। तो गलत बात है। अरे कोई बात नहीं, चाहो मैं तेरे को ऐसे ही मजाक कर रहा था, मैं सबको मिल बांट के खाऊंगा प्राइस। तो गाइस देख सके आप चाहते हो कि अगर मैं जीता हूँ जल्दी से वीडियो को लाइक करके चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो। देखा चाप मैं आ गया, अब मैं तेरे से आगे जाऊंगा। और नहीं शिंचैन भी आगे चला गया मेरे से। अरे देखो अब ना फ्रैंकी भैया ना गलत रास्ते पे गए थे, फ्रैंकी भैया सीधे चले गए थे। अब मैं ना आपको सही रास्ते दिखाता हूँ। देखो मेरे को तो लगता है कि लेफ्ट वाला रास्ता है, नहीं शिंचैन राइट वाला रास्ता है। अरे चाल तो चुप रहे, तो अब चाहिए राइट, मैं देखो लेफ्ट जा रहा हूँ। और ये मैं गया ढुचुक ढुचुक करते हुए। और वाह गाइस शिंचैन देखो कितने बड़े तरीके से जा रहा है। हाँ हाँ दोस्तों, अब मैं देखो कितने बड़े तरीके से जा रहा हूँ। ये पानी कहाँ से आ गया? और फिर कि भैया हमारे टाइम में तो पानी ही नहीं था। वही तो शिनचैन, हमारे टाइम में तो पानी ही नहीं था। चौप अब देखो यार शिनचैन ने तो मुझे लगता है एक ही बार में पार कर देगा। ला 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 ला, मैं तो इस जेट को जीतूंगा। और गाइस क्या शिनचैन तो बहुत ही आगे तक पहुंच गया। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया शिनचैन तो बहुत ही आगे तक पहुंच गया, तो फिनिश लाइन तक भी जा रहा है। वही तो यार शिनचैन, ये ऐसा मत कर यार शिनचैन, ने गलत बात नहीं है। अरे फ्रैंकी भैया क्या गलत बात क्या सही बात, वो आप मेरे को मत सिखाओ। देखो मैं तो जा रहा हूँ ला 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 करते हुए। और फ्रैंकी भैया ये तो बहुत आगे से जा रहा है। वही तो यार तो बहुत आगे से जा रहा है। अब क्या होगा चॉप यार समझ नहीं आ रहा। और फिर कि भैया मेरे भी समझ नहीं आ रहा, देखते हैं क्या होने वाला है। ठीक है तो गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो शिनचैन तो यार अब कोई भी गलती नहीं कर रहा। अरे नहीं शिनचैन गिर जा प्लीज, हाँ शिनचैन प्लीज गिर जा। नहीं मुझे आवाज ही नहीं आ रही दोस्तों, कोई कुछ कह रहा है क्या? देखो फिर कि भैया तो हमें इग्नोर कर रहा है। वही तो यार ये तो हमें इग्नोर कर रहा है, कहीं ये प्राइज जीत जाएगा और हमें इग्नोर ना करने लग जाए। अरे गाइस जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो काफी आगे तक पहुंच गया। अब देखो दोस्तों मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ सिपर डिपर ऊपर बूगा बूगा बूबा। देखो ये गया मैं और करके मैं सीधा आगे पहुंच गया। और भाई साहब ये तो कोई जरूर हैकिंग कर रहा है शिनचैन। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया मुझे भी लग रहा है, नहीं फ्रैंकी भैया मुझे भी लगता है कि हैकिंग कर रहा है। देखो कैसे बार रहा है बिना गिरे हुए। वही तो यार समझ ही नहीं आ रहा, ये तो मुझे लगता है सही में पार कर देगा। हाँ दोस्तों मैं देखो पूरी बार एक ही बार में पार कर दूंगा। और ये देखो अभी है बॉलिंग बॉल, ये ढिंचे करते हुए इससे आगे पहुंच गया। और ये भी पार कर दिया। और फ्रैंकी भैया देखो सही में हैकिंग कर रहा है, मुझे लगता था बॉलिंग बॉल से कोई आगे जा सकता है। अरे मैं कोई हैकिंग वैकिंग नहीं कर रहा, तुम्हारे में स्केल इशू है। और देखो फ्रैंकी भैया तो बहुत आगे तक पहुंच गया। हाँ शिनचैन ये तो बहुत आगे तक पहुंच गया। और फ्रैंकी भैया देखो मैंने पहुंच गया स्पाइडरमैन के पास। अरे वाह इस बेस का विनर है शिनचैन, ये मैं तो जीत गया। अरे नहीं ये तो शिनचैन जीत गया। हाँ फ्रैंकी भैया शिनचैन जीत गया। तो दोस्तों ये देखो स्पाइडरमैन भैया ने मुझे कितनी चीज दे दी। शिनचैन प्लीज तुम मेरे साथ ये सब शेयर करेगा? हाँ शिनचैन प्लीज हमारे साथ शेयर करेगा? हाँ बिल्कुल कर लूंगा यार, तुम लोग मेरे प्यारे भाई जैसे हो। तो देखो मेरे को एक तो डायमंड का हेलीकॉप्टर मिला है, इतने सारे डायमंड हैं, इतने सारे कैश हैं। शिनचैन आई एम वेरी प्राउड ऑफ यू, यू आर द ट्रू चैंपियन। अरे थैंक यू स्पाइडरमैन भैया, ये सिर्फ आपकी वजह से पॉसिबल हो पाया है। तो देखो तो गाइस ये देखो मेरे पास कितनी सारी सुपर कार है, सारी की सारी सुपर कार पता है डायमंड की बनी हुई है। अरे वाह यार ये तो काफी अच्छी बात है। तो चल शिनचैन सभी को पता है ना एंड में क्या बोलना है। हाँ दोस्तों मैं आपको एक चीज बताने भूल गया। तो गाइस अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो जल्दी से इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दो, और अगर आप चैनल पे नए हो तो चैनल को जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कर दो। हाँ तो दोस्तों मिलेंगे अगली बार अगली बेहतरीन वीडियो में, तब तक बाय बाय। बाय बाय दोस्तों, बाय बाय दोस्तों।